Hey guys, I got another battle here. It's pretty much the same NU team I've been using with my Life Orb Electrode. Sorry, my Guts Ursaring, my specially defensive Dragonair, physically defensive Garbodor, Prankster Murkrow, and I think I had Sock in my last video, but this time I have a mixed Emboar, which is yeah, I like it. It actually ends up helping a lot in this battle. So let's just get started. Okay, so looking at this guy's team, I just lead off with Triangle. He leads off with his Lopunny. Now, I forgot if this thing got Fake Out, and I find out it does. I get the Static, which is nice, I guess, because Lopunny's kind of fast. Now, Volt Switch is obvious, which is, I don't know why I did this, quite frankly. I knew he had camera up, so I easily should have either went for Hidden Power Ice or just switched out into whatever. So I go into Murkrow, and now I don't know why I went into Murkrow, because I don't know. I was not thinking at the beginning of this battle, because I can't really do anything to him. I can only Brave Bird, and he probably is physically defensive, so I can't really do too much, and I can't paralyze him either. So I go into my Mystery Meat, and I'm thinking I might as well set up hazards while I'm in this position. So I set up my first layer spikes, and while he goes for the Stealth Rocks, since that Fire Blast only did 44%, there's not too much I think he can do. I didn't know if he was going to run Earth Power or not, but I think I can survive one. And he does, and I barely live, just like I thought, because I run max HP. And so, since I'm faster, I'm like, I might as well set up my third layer spikes, so I can get maximum entry hazards. He goes for Earth Power and ends up killing my Mystery Meat, which is not too big of a deal, because I didn't really need him too much in this game. So I go into Regal. I have Waterfall on this thing, so it's 4 times effective, and he goes for Toxic, which doesn't bother me at all because I have Shed Skin, and I also have Rest, so it's not like it matters at all. And so he can't really do anything to me except Earth Power, but he wants to switch in his Cacturne just in case I do Waterfall again. But I predict that, and I go for the Dragon Tail, so he'll take entry hazards again. And so he goes into his Octillery, and I know he can't really do anything to me, so I just go for Thunder Wave just in case he wants to switch. He has the Ice Beam, which is kind of obvious, I guess, but I know I could take one, and I can't get frozen because I'm already toxic. And then I would go for Rest this turn regardless, because I would live the toxic damage, and since he's paralyzed, I know I'd be faster. And so he goes for Surf, predicting the switch. I don't know why I don't know. He probably didn't think I had Rest, I guess. So now I switch out, and while he goes for Ice Beam, predicting me to stay in, I know I can live this hit, and since Triangle doesn't serve too much of a purpose anymore, I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, because I know he still has camera up. I remember, I predicted this correctly. And since I outspeed this guy the next turn, I just go for another Hidden Power Ice. And it ends up being a double down, because my Life Orb damage actually ends up taking me out. So that's fine. Triangle actually helped. I thought he was going to screw me over in the beginning, but, he helped. So I sent out my problem, because I just usually send out my fastest thing. And since he has Prankster, it's faster than everyone. He's already paralyzed. I know he's going to go for Fake Out, and that's not a big deal for me. So I think I go for Roost here. Yeah, I think I go for a Roost. No, I go for Brave Bird here. Because I know I can probably kill that Lopunny because it has shitty defense. And then he goes into Cacturne. I don't know why, actually, he went into Cacturne. I actually don't know, because I'm flying type, but guess we'll never know. So his Gothorita comes out. I just Roost here, trying to see what he's going to do. Sets up a sub, which is shitty. But the thing is, I know I shouldn't switch here, because I don't want him to get set up. And besides, I don't really need my Murkrow that much anymore, because nothing on his team is really fast, except for his Lopunny, which is already paralyzed. So I just break his sub, he sets up a Calm Mind. I just keep going for Brave Birds, because I really don't need my problem anymore. And he goes for another Calm Mind, I think, after this. Yeah, so he's +2, special attack, special defense. I think I live the Toxic. No, I don't, actually. But it's not too big of a deal, because I have my Faux from my Ursaring, and I know I outspeed, so I just go for the Crunch and end up killing the Gothorita. So, even though with the crit didn't matter, clearly. That thing is not bulky enough to take a Crunch from an Ursaring. And so he sends out his Lopunny. Fake Out's obvious, but I didn't really feel like switching, because I know I'm going to outspeed the next turn. And just in case he switches in his Banette on the predicted close combat or Facade, I just go for the Crunch. And since it's Gust boosted, I know it's going to kill, so it kills. Now this Banette comes in, and I had no idea what this thing would do. So I just kind of switch in my Regal for Death Fodder because I don't need him and he's already asleep. So he goes for Return. I think this guy's Bandit or something. I don't know. It did a nice chunk because it's unstabbed, but then I realized Bennett has really high attack. I don't know where it came from, but whatever. So I'm thinking I can probably outspeed this Bennett with my Faux and win, and I can't, which has made me really worried. And so I bring out my Bruce. I know I can take one hit because Bruce is pretty, he has some HP investment, so I take the hit. I need to hit the Fire Blast, and I do hit it. I know I'm going to kill that Bennett because I'm a mixed one with attack and defense investment also. And so this artillery comes in, and since he's paralyzed, which was nice, I use my superpower. And that's the game. A very narrow 1-0. That was a very good game, Sir Whooper. I don't know if you're ever going to see this. I doubt it, but that was a very good game. And that's really it. So yeah, remember, this is EWTV 2010, and I will see you guys next episode.